have a little think from the user or the customer's point of view. Is it going to be helpful or annoying or indifferent? Because if it's indifferent, it's not really worth your effort of doing it. And if it's going to be helpful, it's definitely worth your effort of doing it. If it's going to be annoying, then it's actively harming your service. So have a think about it from a customer point of view. Hello, my friends. There are a lot of really, really annoying things about the online marketing world and websites in general. And honestly, I can't really believe that I actually fucked up and did this one myself. So what I'm actually talking about today is pop-ups on a website. And pop-ups are okay if they're helpful and kind of arrive in the right time and help you with making a decision or giving you information which is relevant to what you want to know. But pop-ups that immediately appear when you load a web page, particularly ones that take up the full screen. You load the web page and you want to actually look at the web page. You don't want to look at the pop-up that says, sign up for my free newsletter. No, they always get clicked on the X. They always need to make them go away. I think pop-ups that load a little bit later, they're okay. Because if you've landed on the web page, you've had a bit of a chance to look around and get an idea of what that web page is about. Then a pop-up comes up that suggests you might like to look at this, because the first time you land on a web page, it can be pretty overwhelming. I've got a cat interrupting me. See if we can get him up here. Hello, kitty cat. First time you land on a web page or a website can be pretty overwhelming, because it's a whole website to look at. You go, what do I look at first? I have no idea, really. So a pop-up that says, oh, hi, you look to be new here. Why don't you try this bit first? That can be quite helpful. The next thing that's annoying about pop-ups is ones that don't go away. They don't have a close button. It's literally, or the way that you close it is kind of condescending. So it could be, just adjust this so the light's a bit better. So it could be like, yes, put in my email address and sign me up to this, or the no button is like, no, I hate free stuff, or no, I'm an idiot and I'm turning down this offer. And I think, well, look, we're all fucking adults here. Why can't we make our own decisions? That's just doesn't seem right to me. So a little X in the top to close the pop-up is totally fine. And then the third thing that is totally annoying about pop-ups is ones that don't go away. So even if you've closed it, it either reappears on the same page, or as you're navigating around the site, it reappears on other pages. And you're like, aren't websites supposed to be smart? I've already closed this one. I've already shown you that I'm not interested in it. So don't show me the same thing again, please. And yeah, totally can't believe that I made one of these mistakes myself. And what it was is on my website, fightdad.com, and it's the name of the Facebook page, so I'm sure you've probably been there. It's always changing, so it's worth going back every now and then. On my website, I just try and be super helpful for any visitors who arrive on the site. And if you're familiar with the site, you'll know which bits of the menu to kind of click on and go to. But if you're brand new, then yeah, I wanted to be helpful and help new visitors find what they're looking for, whether that is a premium product, a paid course, or paid information, or a way of contacting me directly, or some free stuff because they want to learn more about me and work out if I can actually help you before you get your credit card out and part with any cash, because that's totally fair. Oh, he's back. That's totally fair. I completely understand. Yeah, look, I'll show you. I'm not just... So what I added recently was a little pop-up that says, hello, if you need help choosing, then click here to send me a message on Facebook. And it connected to Facebook Messenger, and you can send me a message, and then I get a notification on my phone, and we can have a conversation, and I can help you in the way that's best for you. But when I was setting this up in a bit of a rush, because I've been away on holiday for a week at a very nice yurt in Shropshire, put my teeth in, nice yurt in Shropshire with family, and I was thinking nice relaxed holiday, you know, quite quintessential British summertime type thing, not much, you know, staring at the phone, definitely didn't take my laptop with me or anything. The signal was kind of crap, so I just, you know, left everything to do its own thing online, and I made a massive error in setting it up. It accidentally, this pop-up showed on every single page, and even when somebody had clicked the X, it would show again on another page. I mean, thankfully I set it to load after about 30 seconds of being on a page, so I thought that would be helpful. But yeah, I worked out when I got back from holiday, so after a week of this happening, the pop-up would show up and it would say, contact me on Facebook, let me help you in whatever way you need some help. And then if you closed it and went to another page and stayed there for more than 30 seconds, it would show up again. And I was looking at my website analytics for the last week while I was away, and it showed me actually that there's been a drop-off in visitors and a drop-off in total number of pages viewed and a drop-off in how long people have stayed. And because the only thing I changed before I went away is adding that stupid pop-up, I completely blame that and none of the other potential things that could affect those. So what I've done is I've fixed that pop-up now, so as soon as you go on the website for the first time, it will show after 30 seconds and invite you to send me a message, and so I can help you in a one-on-one conversation. Nice. But if you close it, then it'll go away and won't show for another, I think it's another day or so. So as you're navigating around the rest of the site, and as you're finding your way around the site, decided you don't need the pop-ups help, that's totally fine. It's not going to interrupt you and annoy you with, oh hey, you haven't closed me yet. Particularly as I'd set it such that on mobile it's quite big, so it takes up quite a bit of space. Now, what is the learning from my stupid error that I left to run for a week? And the first one is going to be for anybody who provides a service or has a website in particular, but also this can be extrapolated to providing a service. And have a little think from the user or the customer's point of view. How's it going to appear to them? Is it going to be helpful or annoying or indifferent? Because if it's indifferent, it's not really worth your effort of doing it. And if it's going to be helpful, it's definitely worth your effort of doing it. If it's going to be annoying, then it's actually going to be actively harming your service. So have a think about it from a customer point of view. And then the second part is test it out. Before you leave it for a week like I did, like a fool. Test it out in a number of different ways well, depends on how it's relevant for your service, but in terms of a website, on a desktop browser and also on a mobile browser and a tablet if you have that much traffic. Test it out and then get other people to test it out and tell you what it's like. So seek feedback. From a user or a customer's perspective, if you come across this like annoying feature of someone else's service or business or website, then it might be annoying on purpose. It might be annoying by mistake. It might be annoying by mistake. And so what I'd invite you to do is give feedback to that service provider or the website owner, and if you can find an email address for them, and just say, this pop-up keeps appearing, it's really annoying, I thought you might want to know. And as a service provider and website owner myself, I really appreciate that kind of feedback. So my invitation to you is, please can you go and check my website for whether this pop-up is annoying or whether it's actually helpful. So if you go to www.fightdad.com and on any of the pages on there, if you wait about 30 seconds or so, you should get a pop-up that invites you to send me a message, Facebook message, if you want to. And so the first question is, does the pop-up appear after about that time? And the second one, if you click on the message button, does it actually work? Does it take you to Messenger and can you send me a message? And if you send me a message, do I reply to you? That's a pretty good test of the actual setup and service. And then thirdly, if you click the X on the pop-up and you go to a different page on the website and wait another 30 seconds or so, does it show again? Because if it does, I've not fixed it yet and I need to know. So please tell me either way, provide that feedback and I will be most grateful. Yeah, so that's it today. If you made it this far in the live, thank you. I appreciate you, and whatever happens to you today, I hope you have something today which is fun and enjoyable. And always remember that you're an absolute fucking star, but just shine when you can. Okay, Harry from Fight Dad, out.